Hi everybody, I'm Mike, and this is Crime and Punishment, and we are going to pick up from where we left off, and that was going and finishing up the workshop and the laundry, I believe. Let's go and do that, because we just finished the infirmary and the morgue, so, the utilities, okay, so I'm going to put them 2 away from the edge here. By them, I mean the washing machines. Or the laundry machines, as they are called. And then we are going to grab an ironing board, which apparently does not have a texture for right now. That's the thing, I suppose. And a couple of laundry baskets, and that will be our laundry room. And then I'm going to go to utilities, because I don't remember 100% how I had this set up. Alright, let's grab some electrical cable, and let's actually do that. Because I had thought that I was going to put a door here for the exit, so that everybody could leave through here, and that's where I would be putting my metal detectors. That is not the case, clearly. So let's go and take 3 workshop saws. 1, 2, and 3. And 3 workshop presses. 1, 2, and 3. We'll grab a table. And actually, it will be tables all of the way, because that's how we roll. Down here in Mikeland. And we are going to get the $7,500 and I believe the $8,000 as soon as these 2 things are built. I just want to double check here in the utilities. Yes, everything should be hooked up properly, so that's good. The reason I'm throwing in the tables is so that they can put all the materials, like oh crap, what do they call that? I don't know, the steel that they use for the license plates. The, like, sheet metal. I think that's actually what they call it, sheet metal. So, while they are doing that, we are going to go look into making some other rooms that we are going to indeed need to... Here we go. So that's 7,500. We're going to go and throw down foundation over here. These 2 will be inexpensive buildings. And we'll grab a staff door there. And a staff door there. I guess I'm going to have to make this one the storage room, as kind of crappy as that is, because it has the switch box in it, and the inmates probably shouldn't have access to that, because that would just be crazy. And while we're at it, let's go and throw down the foundations for solitary objects. We'll grab a jail door, put 1 there and there. And there we go. There we go. We got the other $8,000 for the rehabilitation grant, which is the one for the workshop. And we can go and, you know, extend these as we want. But we're not going to do that quite yet. We're also going to grab the foundation tool. And I keep on doing that. Large jail door. That looks about middle-ish to me. And that will be the visitation center. So, it looks like they... Well, I guess they started working simultaneously on the storage room and on solitary confinement, so that's okay. And they're still, I mean, I guess finishing up the workshop. But the bulk of the workers are working on solitary. So that's okay. And this should be done any second. Well, done insofar as, you know, being a basic building. There we go. And we leave the markings here because we are going to do some additional stuff to it, like grabbing some concrete walls. Doink. Doink, doink, doink. Boink. And nearly done. And then when they're done putting in lights and putting in all the walls, we will throw in some solitary doors, and that will be solitary confinement. So they're done over here. We don't have to worry about the workshop or the laundry anymore. We will have that up and going already when our inmates come in, which will be nice. And work, 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 work. Now, yes, it probably would have made more sense to throw the door in the middle, but it really doesn't matter too much. Okay, and we're going to go and we're going to take the planning tool and just... for giggles, and take these lines off, because that's what we like to do. And we can turn that into... this will be storage. This will be the cleaning cupboard. And again, I know that, I mean, that should probably be reversed, but, you know, the switch box is here, so... And I know some of you are probably thinking, well, why don't you switch it? Well, why don't you switch it? Bah! Bah! I'm contrary. Not always so contrary. I'm sorry. Alright. Alright, so the foundations for the visitation center are nearly down and in place. There we go. They're throwing in lights. They're making a list. They're checking it? No, you know what? It's way too early in the year for that. As of the time of this recording, it's the last weekend in September, and of 2013, and I just can't abide the whole putting up Christmas crap in September or Halloween crap in August or back to school stuff in July. Alright, so people are starting to put, you know, storage stuff in the storage space. Cleaning cupboard is starting to get some lights, which is fantastic. Great. That's all taken care of. We got plenty of power here. We can turn this into visitation, but first, let's go and grab some... Where are the visitation tables? Visitor tables. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we can scale that up as we need to, but as of right now, there's probably not going to be more than 6 groups visiting our prison at a time. I mean, I've had I don't know, relatively sizable prisons where did that objects. No, that took that away. Well, that's BS. Okay, well, it's not going to charge me twice for them, so I suppose that's okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And yeah, I mean, if we need to, we can throw extra tables and stuff like that in there. But it's not like a super high priority at this point in time for us. As soon as these things are taken out of the way, we are going to finish our security office. But that also doesn't seem to be much of a priority. Prisoner uniforms, you're going to go throw that in the laundry, which is great. The bleach. That's a lot of bleach. I've never seen green bleach. I've seen bleach that's clear with a tint of, like, I don't know, off yellow, green, whatever. Sorry, hit the microphone. Why didn't they put lights in here? Did I do something silly? Switch on. Everything's fine. No, everything's fine. Because, yeah, stuff's going through. I have no idea why there's no lights in here. Maybe I'll just install some. I know I misspoke. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Here we go. There we go. I just kind of took it for granted that you guys would do that automatically, but whatever. That's cool too, I suppose. Objects. We are going to take our CCTV monitors, and we're going to get this all ready for when the aliens come. No. We're going to get it all ready for when we want to set up our CCTV system, which is something we might even do in this video. Let's grab this filing cabinet. We'll wheel it around. Pop that down there. We will also grab the office desk. And yeah, that's on the right side. Grab the chair. Boom. There we go. And once that's all in place, we will have... Oh, why are they putting that down first? That's... I guess they have it. Or they're putting in everything all at the same time. Wow. Look at them being cool like a bunch of little Fonzies. Alright, so that's done. So this is going to be our security room. And, oh yeah, they didn't put objects, light. I mean, I realize that these people are in solitary, and it's called the hole. And I mean, I get that, but this isn't that kind of prison. Objects. They're also going to have toilets. Because again, this isn't going to be that kind of prison. Solitary doors. Man, these things are bloody expensive. Alright. And actually we'll take the room demarcation tool. Where are you? Solitary, solitary, solitary. Solitary. And yes, I realize that you don't feel comfortable calling yourself a solitary confinement cell because you don't have all of the necessary things, like a door. There we go. I like to think that these are fairly swank for being solitary. I mean, they got toilets, which is not something that every solitary, cell has. Alright, so basically except for additional cell blocks and an outside, like, perimeter fence, and, I mean, some of the security features that we're going to want to throw down, like, metal detectors and stuff like that, we could start getting inmates in. Like I say, I mean, we're going to definitely want to build a fence, and that's probably something that we're going to start on, like, ASAP, as soon as possible when, oh, look at that. We're losing $100. Fantastic. Like ASAP when we come back for the next video, but as it stands right now, like, a lot of this stuff is basically done and functional, so, and none of our power stations are being like overly taxed. I think the one that's being used the most is the one in this upper left-hand corner. But, I mean, it's powering the laundry in the workshop, mostly, so, that's understandable. Oh, also, the one in the top right-hand corner here, I think that's because it's powering, maybe the CCTV monitors. Let's also check to make sure that, just before we go, okay, these guys are getting power. Just wanted to make sure. All right, so we're gonna leave it at this for right now. If you want to support the series, go ahead and feel free to leave a good old thumbs up. And if you've got any positive or negative feedback, feel free to leave it in the comments section and down below. If you want to join me on Steam or on Facebook, there are links for that down in the description. Also, if you feel like subscribing, I guess you could do that too. But yeah, I've been Mike, you've been you, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.